U.S. President Biden's first 100 days in office is closely watched and assessed by people from home and abroad. Although many countries welcome his emphasis on international cooperation and climate change, the U.S. has seen its favorability ratings plummeted in China, according to a new poll. In a Morning Consult survey published this week, China recorded a significant drop in U.S. favorability, with unfavorable ratings climbing from 65% to 74% and favorable ratings dropping from 21% to 17%. It is not surprising. Biden administration's China strategic definition is apparently a continuation of the Trump administration's perception of China. The difference is Biden has mobilized allies to jointly exert pressure on China. The Biden administration uses ideology to woo its allies and demonizes China, while the real motive is that China's economy is catching up with the U.S., which is beyond their tolerance. At the beginning of Biden's presidency, he called China the U.S. most serious competitor. In the past 3 months, the Biden administration upheld a determination that the treatment of Uyghurs in Xinjiang constitutes genocide, which is ridiculous in Chinese people's eyes. It rolled out guidelines for increased engagement with Taiwan officials and carried out naval drills in the South China Sea, interfering in China's internal affairs and challenging China's core interests of territorial integrity. On the economic front, the Biden administration has not shown any willingness to restore normal business and trade ties. The tariffs are still in place. In a recent interview, U.S. Trade Representative Catherine Tai indicated that the U.S. doesn't have plans to remove Trump's tariffs in the near future. The Biden administration also kept the export ban on Chinese tech companies and added more companies to the end of the list. By raising new barriers around U.S. technologies and essentially weaponizing key supply chains such as semiconductor, Biden has adopted a more confrontational approach against China. There is little evidence of cooperation, the one exception being Xi Jinping's participation in Biden's virtual climate summit, according to David Dollar, a former U.S. Treasury emissary to China. Ironically, many studies found American consumers have ended up footing the bill of the trade war, while Chinese exports to the U.S. keep rising. Experts also say the U.S. technological suppression of China is unreasonable and counterproductive. It will eventually hurt related fields in the U.S. and promote China to improve its technological strength through independent development. Trump's presidency has proved if the U.S. tries to contain or even suppress China, it will only shoot itself in the foot. It is not too late yet to draw a lesson. China and the U.S. should have a lot more convergent interests if the U.S. can abandon its zero-sum mentality.